In these difficult times, it's quite difficult to shout for joy, but OPM icon Gary Valenciano wants to make sure we continue singing praises to encourage and inspire our frontliners. And joining us tonight on CNN Philippines is no less than Mr. Pure Energy himself, Gary Valenciano. Gary, thank you so much for joining us, and we salute you for inspiring and comforting most of us with your music and song during these very trying moments.
Thank you so much, Rico. You know, it's strange. I was telling my wife that I don't think I've been as busy as I've been now at home
Mhm.
the past years, because I'm really led to do certain things that I hope will inspire the many, not only in the Philippines, but the many Filipinos who are now separated from their families because of the situations that we're all facing.
And of course, you recently had a performance on Bayanihan Musikahan of Maestro Ryan Cabiab, and you were able to raise more than 1 million pesos for the frontliners, the people who are fighting this COVID-19 pandemic.
You know, Rico, it was a I didn't expect the numbers to rise that high. I know that people would give, but I really want to thank everybody who
Hmm.
watched that performance, because to raise that kind of money at that short span of time really spoke to me and made me realize that as bad as the situation may be, it's bringing out the best in a lot of people, also people we don't know, who are helping people that they don't know. And I think that's something that I also salute, the heart of the Filipino to help other Filipinos.
And Gary, people are coming together, your fellow musicians and performers, to perform for millions of Filipinos out there who are staying at home. But you've also come together with your fellow performers and actors through a hashtag Stop Fake News campaign. What do you hope to achieve with this initiative?
Well, for one thing, I think everybody has noticed that the state of fear and panic
Hmm.
uh, has also become so much a part of people's lives, only because they're open to hearing anything and
Hmm.
everything. They're looking for good news, but people seem to be drawn to putting out for everyone to see news that is basically fake. And even if it looks so real, a lot of that I've seen online has not been real at all. And then it creates a thread of people talking about something that is actually false. And I think that it's going to achieve a certain kind of unity that we haven't seen before, when people are able to hear from people like, for example, CNN
Hmm.
Philippines. Comes from CNN Philippines. You tell somebody that, it's reputable, of the authenticity, and that's what we need. We don't need to be overcome by fear, but fake news does add fear, the fear factor, to a lot of people, especially for those who are alone. And I want to thank my friend Chinky Tan, who came up with this idea of gathering different artists to come up with both a Tagalog and English
Hmm.
version. That people out there who are watching right now in CNN, you're watching CNN, then stick to CNN. You'll get all the news that you need here. If you hear anything
Hmm.
else that even maybe, oh no, this is true. Oh no, it came from a reputable person. Oh, just wait. Wait for it to be verified, to be confirmed, and wait for it. Because if you start spreading it and then find out later on it's not really true, it creates so much extra strain and stress that nobody else needs at this point in time anymore. So if I were to put it in my own way,
Hmm.
instead of fake news, it would be better to share faith news. I'd rather do that.
Filipino netizens, Gary, really have to be more careful, discerning, and responsible in sharing the news.
I personally I believe that, Rico. That's why there are people like CNN Philippines. You wanna know what's going on. That's what you gotta check. But then people are at
Mhm.
home, and there's no place that they can go to except being home. And so there is the temptation to find out what else is going on in the Philippines, in Indonesia, in Spain, in Italy, and then we use those stories and apply it to what's happening here in the Philippines. But the situations, although we are covered by COVID-19 that surrounds us, the situations are not exactly the same. It's a different dynamic in those countries as it is here in the Philippines.
Mhm.
So be very careful. Be very careful.
And of course, Gary, this coming weekend, you were set to celebrate your 37th year in show business. Congratulations. What a milestone. It was supposed to be at the Araneta Coliseum. Unfortunately, you will be doing it from home because of this COVID-19 pandemic. What can we expect?
Well, it's not going to be the regular, with all the lights and all, but in any concert, you ask people to come to a concert to sit and to listen to the music. So it's going to be 2 nights of being having fun and yet being relevant. It's going to be 2 nights wherein it's going to be a spirit of thanksgiving for all of those that have donated, and it's also going to give people a
Mhm.
chance to also donate a little bit more. And it's really going to be a night of being hopeful. In fact, that's the title of the concert. It's called
Correct.
Hope, and that will be on April 18 and 19 on Facebook Live. And I'm thinking this is probably the way it's going to be for some time, for
Yes,
all of
Gary.
us. But do join me. I hope that I
That's
can
true.
speak into everybody's hearts.
Gary, this will be an online event that many of us will not miss. And before we wrap up this evening's program, maybe Gary, you would like to dedicate a song for our frontliners, for everyone watching us right now during these challenging period.
All right. I wrote a song way back in 1990, and I finished it and recorded it in an album, and it's called The Answer. And I want to share this with all the frontliners who I know.
Mm,
I don't think anybody will really know what the frontliners go through in the morning and in the evening. But the part of the song goes like this. We know that there's an answer. We know that he's just there. Just look inside your heart and know the truth. When there's Christ, there's your hope, there's your answer that you and I can share. He's the answer waiting.
there's always an answer, Gary Valenciano, if we have faith and if we believe that we will all overcome these tests in our lives. Thank you so much for joining us on CNN Philippines, Mr. Pure Energy himself, Gary Valenciano.